This is even across the board. It don't say a woman whoremonger or a man whoremonger. It says whoremongers and adulterers. That's the man and that's the woman. If you're moving outside of the laws of God, you will get judged, man or woman.
I will not be procreating with anything other than a black man.
Okay, but hey, are you married?
I am about to be, hopefully.
But you're not married. So should you be procreating at all without being married?
Absolutely not.
Okay.
Don't do what I did.
Okay. Well, hey, we all made mistakes.
But
you know what
I
I'm saying?
didn't go into, my intentions was never to be a baby mama or anything like that. Our intentions was to get married, and we are still together.
Right.
But time's ticking. To me, it don't take 6 years to. No.
Yeah, that's true. He playing games.
He playing games.
Both of y'all playing games.
I'm not gonna,
No, I say that because you still with him, right?
Because that's my children's father.
You gotta give him hey, look, the candy shop is closed to you, hey, marry me. You gotta close the candy shop, sis. You can't, if you keep letting him go in the candy shop, what is he gonna marry you for? You gotta close the candy shop.
Let me get that on record, actually.
And we gonna read it out the Bible.
Read it out the Bible.
Hebrews 13:4. Hebrews 13:4. Read that.
Hebrews chapter 13, verse 4.
Read it out.
Marriage is honorable in all, and a bed undefiled. But whoremongers and adulterers God will judge.
All right, read it again and I'm gonna break it down.
Hebrews chapter 13, verse 4. Marriage is honorable in all.
No, side pieces on them.
Marriage is honorable in all.
Baby mama, baby daddy.
Marriage is honorable in all.
So marriage is honorable. Anything outside of marriage, God does not see that as honorable. Baby mama, baby daddy for 6 years, God don't see that as honorable. Read.
And the bed undefiled.
And if you marry, the bed is undefiled. Whatever you want to do in your bedroom, God is good with that. As long as you're not bringing extra people in. You know what I'm saying? God is good with that. Read.
But whoremongers and adulterers.
Whoremongers. If you are having sex and you're not married, God says you're a what?
Whoremongers.
That's a whoremonger. Because that you're not committed to that person. If you're not married to them, you hadn't took an oath that you was going to be with them for life. That means at any time, he can leave and go be with the next person. And that's going to, guess what? Now you're going to have to be with somebody else. It was never meant to be so. You were made for one person, sis. One man.
So,
one man.
Let me ask you, if you feel that way about women, do you feel the same way about men?
This is for men and women.
I'm like, is men supposed to only have one partner?
That's right. Read.
You hear all online about them Grand Rising people.
We're going to finish this and then we're going to get Exodus 22 system.
But whoremongers and adulterers, God will judge.
Oh, just a woman.
Whoremongers and adulterers, God will judge.
That covers everybody. That's for the man and the woman, sis. If the man is being a whoremonger, sleeping from sister to sister, God will judge him. This is even across the board. It don't say a woman whoremonger or a man whoremonger. It says whoremongers and adulterers. That's the man and that's the woman. If you're moving outside of the laws of God, you will get judged, man or woman. And the judgment, you ask me, I think the judgment will be stiffer for the man. Why? Because everything starts with the man. We are God's on this earth. We are made in the image of God. And we out here acting like heathens. Man gonna have to answer for that. Exodus 22:16.
Exodus chapter 22, verse 16.
Read out.
And if a man entice a maid.
Oh, you say the man, huh? Read that again.
And if a man entice a maid.
If a man entices a maid, you a maid, what does entice mean? He spit game, he pursue, he at you, right?
That is not betrothed. And lie with her.
Lie with her, what that mean?
And
have sex with her.
He shall surely endow her to be his wife.
His what?
His wife.
His what?
His wife.
His wife. That's for the man. That was gender specific. That if a man goes and sleeps with a woman, he's supposed to marry that sister. Because if not, he just made a whore out of that sister. Because he gonna leave her, and now she's gotta go be with another man. And it was never meant to be so. It was never meant to be so. 1 Corinthians 7. Get that. 1 Corinthians 7 and 2.
I'm done.
1 Corinthians chapter 7 verse 2.
Bring it out.
Nevertheless, to avoid fornication, let every man have his own wife.
Oh, multiple wives.
His own wife. And let every woman have her own husband.
No, but polygamy.
Her own husband.
Her own husband. One man, one wife. It's been that way from the beginning. From the beginning. Now jump to the end. Is it verse 38? 39?
Verse 38. So then he that giveth her in marriage doeth well. But he that giveth her not in marriage doeth better. But the wife is bound by the law as long as her husband liveth.
Now, this is what our people don't understand about marriage. They think, oh, put a ring on it, I'm married. Marriage is one of the most important decisions, if not the most important that you're going to make in your life. You making a commitment to that person forever. Till you die or till he die. Forever. You got to live with this person every day. Every single day. And we take that for granted. Read that again.
Verse 39. The wife is bound by the law as long as her husband liveth.
So when you marrying to be together forever. You're not marrying to get a divorce. God says that the woman, you are bound to your husband until you die. Until you die. You cannot leave your husband.
Yeah.
So
I agree.
that lets you know when it comes time to get married, you need to be sure you got the right one. You need to be sure that you got a man that's going to provide for you, that's going to raise the kids right. A man that's going to get in this Bible. Because if the man is not in this Bible, he's no good for you.
Right.
He's no good for you. If he's not in this Bible, he don't love himself. If he don't love himself, he don't love you. Give me Sirach 14. Is it Sirach 14? What I want?
I ain't gonna prove. I gotta go.
Hold on.
I do have to go.
Okay, give me 1 second. It's 14 and 5 or 6.
Oh yeah. Sirach chapter 14 verse 5.
Bring it out.
He that is evil to himself.
A man that is evil to himself, I ain't gonna pull I can go Tobit 10 and 12. If a man don't keep the laws, he is evil to himself, right? If he's not in this Bible, he's evil to himself. He hates himself because he's gonna die in his sin if he's not coming out the Bible. So that's what that's saying. A man is not in the laws of God.
To whom will he be good?
He ain't good for nobody. That's God talk. If the man is not in this Bible, he ain't good for nobody because he's not even good for himself, sis. Sirach 6 and 7.
Okay.
Sirach 6 and 7.
Sirach chapter 6 verse 7. And thou wouldest get a friend,
If you would get a friend,
prove him first.
prove him first. You gotta prove him. You gotta know, hey, when things go bad, I lose my job, when I'm broke, anything can happen in life. Or you still gonna love me like the day one. Or you still gonna be there for me. Or when times get hard, you gonna bail on me. And then talk about me to everybody in the street. Let everybody know our business. What kind of man are you? That's what God said, you gotta prove him. The best way to prove him is through this Bible.
I think I need to just close up shop because everything else is fine. Like going through struggles, going through hard times, all of that is fine. It's the lust that he got a problem with.
Dave,
No, I don't.
Romans 7 and 7. Romans 7.
I don't have time for it. It's time to go. I walk here. It's cold.
Hey, you was here for it. Zip that up a little bit, cover the chest up. Yeah, zip it up.
Chest.
No, I'm talking about the air. I'm talking about the air. You say you cold. Read it.
Romans chapter 7 verse 7.
Bring it out.
What shall we say then? Is the law sin? God forbid. Nay, I had not no sin, but by the law.
Paul dealt with the same thing. He said he wouldn't have known what sin he was in had it not been for the Bible. Your man, your boyfriend, I'm going to call him a boyfriend because that's what he is. Till he keeping the laws of God, he's not a man, he's a boy. So he's your boyfriend. Read.
For I had not known sin, but by the law. For I had not known lust.
He had not known what?
I had not known lust, except the law had said, thou shalt not covet.
He might not understand that. He might not understand that him lusting after other women is actually a sin, that he will burn in hell. He won't get heaven. He won't get the kingdom. He might not understand that. He needs to hear it. That's why you say, prove a friend, you got to prove him through these laws. When he hears the laws of God and God tell him, hey, you got to change. You got to man up. You got to gird your loins. You got to put away lust and fornication.
I think I just need to move around from, I mean, I love him. I think I just need to move around from him because he got a mom that is exactly like what you're doing right now is exactly what she do. And
what, she's in the church?
she's a very good Christian lady. She's
Yeah, no, that we tell you, them good old Christians won't do it.
not like how you, not the ones that you think, because I didn't grow up Baptist or anything like that. It's not the ones that you thinking about. How I thought she was in the beginning. She is actually a very good woman, like genuine.
There are some good, genuine people that go to church, but they don't.
In all of this, everything
Romans
she's saying.
7:14. I'm good. That word gets abused here in America. What is good? God, what is good? Tell us. Help my sister out. What's your name, sis?
Jamia.
Jamia. I asked you again. Jamia. Let's help sister Jamia out. Jamia want to know what is good, Lord.
Romans chapter 7 verse 12.
Bring it up.
Wherefore the law.
The what?
The law.
The what?
The law is holy, and the commandments holy and just and good.
And what?
And good.
The laws are good. That's
Yeah,
right.
she followed all of them.
People, she don't wear nothing but dresses.
Yeah, well.
She wear, well, you say what?
They're like long.
Long dresses. She wear fringes. Does she wear fringes?
No.
No, see?
She don't wear anything like.
That's.
She don't wear no makeup. She nothing provocative. Closed toe shoes.
I'm not saying nothing bad about the sister, but I'm just saying what God defines as good. She's a good person. She dressed modestly. All praises. Maybe she need to hear the Bible in its raw form too.
What is the nation? Nation is men leading by example.